Hi, folks. Glenn McLean here. It's been a while. I miss you guys, whoever's listening out there. I felt compelled to show you this. It fell off my shelf today, and I opened it up, and my sister wrote this to me when she was probably about 6 or 7, maybe 8 years old. Dear Glenn, I'll love you forever. I'll love you for always. As long as I'm living, my brother will be Glenn. I'm glad you're going away and hope you have fun, but I'm going to miss you terribly. I hope you email me a lot. Love, your little sister, Danielle. She drew a little picture. She might have been a bit older than that, actually. I'm going to say she was probably around 10. And this is when I went for my first trip across Canada, when I would have been about 20-ish. And this was my first girlfriend. Her name was Blythe, and that's me with the Canada hat on. And that was my first invention. As you can see, I can't spell schematic, but that was my first invention. Of course, it didn't take off, but that's okay. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk today about what a card is. This is what my government, who swears allegiance to the Queen, this is who I am officially. However, you'll notice that's not my name, but this is me. To them. This is me. To me. Real card. Absolute piece of fucking shit. And you can see down here, I am a Canadian banknote. So who I am is in a sigil, wrapped in square, lined in, I have no idea what that means. But this is a sigil, guys. And that there is a stamp or a seal. Pay attention to who they think you are. I've realized that's not me. That's my first car ever when I was 16. I bought it for $500. Guys, these pictures just fell off my shelf today while I was looking for things, and I didn't know I had this, but that was my first car. That's me. This is my second Caesar. That is also me. That's my first girlfriend and my first invention and my loving sister. This right here is blasphemy. And I declare out there from now on that this is not me. I'm going to define who I am. And if you have a problem with it, I fucking love you. Thank you. Bring it on. Because I have no problem with what you are. These are my 3 pillars. And this is where all the planets were the day I was born. And I have narrowed down my moon. I'm one of those that doesn't know my exact birth time, but I do know the location, and I can narrow it down, and I can be pretty confident my moon's in Aquarius at about 33% light. So that really helped me kind of figure out where I need to go next as far as my star chart is concerned. But I want you to introduce me. Hold on. This is me. That's my name. That's my birthday. And that's where all the planets were, including the sun, the day I was born, in their appropriate constellation. My 12 disciples, so to speak. This has served me. This has helped me understand who I am, even though I am not done yet. And I'm not trying to teach this yet either. But when I'm done, I might be ready to teach it. However, if these fuckheads have anything to say about this, I want to tell you, as above, so below. This is a chart of what happens in the skies between 4 races of people, 4 elements in 3 different states: liquid, solid, gas, earth, air, fire, water. The whole point of this to this is that this is somebody's idea. I don't even know who fucking signed this thing. And whoever you are, you're probably dead. And a lot has changed since then. How dare you define who I am? How dare you? Think I'm a piece of fucking currency? Absolutely not. As above, so below. This is below. This is above. This is where we're from. I am fire. I am mutable. And I'm positive, or male, on that aspect. My ruling planet is Jupiter. And when Jupiter comes into that house in specific, because he does rule others, the age we're in, he rules. But when Jupiter's in here, he's playing out the character Zeus. But at the same time, when Jupiter's here, it's about, to me, it's about looking inward. It's about really, Jupiter is your physical being, and he's being challenged right now in court, in the heavens. And Saturn's chasing him down, and then he's going to bring him into the new court very shortly. So as above, so below, guys. I don't want to make this too fucking complicated, but if you're interested, look at the stars, because you are one. Those people in Hollywood that call themselves stars and have to put it in concrete and make it physical are the absolute reverse of what a star is. You're a star. So start acting like one, for fuck's sakes, because it's all up to you now, as far as I'm concerned. So here are the fucking rules. You are the real hero. If you require one, you are a victim. If you are a victim, you cannot manifest, and you will be forever trying to figure out which finger to point to which fucking person, because your problems are so fucking important. Well, if they're important, that means you solve them yourselves. A girl needs 0. Okay? I'm sick and tired of you men, and myself in particular, trying to be a hero. To get her or to gather. Big difference. But there's her there, and her's important. You see, in my star chart over here, and I know this because of my star chart, my lesson, my Saturn and my Pluto are in Virgo. And Virgo's the only woman in the sky. She's the damsel in distress. She's the woman with the alabaster box that wastes all this precious ointment on Jesus' feet and then gets condemned for it. You see, I use the Bible, I use the stars, and I use alchemy to define who I am. And it works for me. If it doesn't work for you, great. But start finding out who you really are, because I gotta tell you straight up, if you have one of those, that's definitely not who you are. That's not me. This is me, and I'm still working on me, and I continue to work on me for the rest of my life. In order for me to equal we all have to do this individually.